Hello, Mary Farias here with 5 Minutes is Better Than Nothing of Self-Development. This is my book, How to Study Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Surely you have 5 minutes. You know what? Today's Halloween, and look, I've got 5 minutes with you. Here we go. This is on page 62 in the second chapter of the book, Desire. We could notice that gradually the child's hearing was improving. Moreover, he had not the slightest tendency to be self-conscious because of his affliction. When he was about 7, he showed the first evidence that our method of servicing his mind was bearing fruit. For several months, he begged for the privilege of selling newspapers, but his mother would not give her consent. She was afraid that his deafness would make it unsafe for him to go out on the street alone. Finally, he took matters into his own hands. One afternoon, when he was left at home with the servants, he climbed through the kitchen window, shimmied to the ground, and set out on his own. He borrowed 6 cents in capital from the neighborhood shoemaker, invested it in papers, and sold out, reinvested, and kept repeating until late in the evening. After balancing his accounts and paying back the 6 cents he had borrowed from the banker, he had a net profit of 42 cents. When we got home that night, we found him in bed asleep with the money tightly clenched in his little hand. His mother opened his hand, removed the coins, and cried. Of all things, crying over her son's first victory seemed so inappropriate. My reaction was the reverse. I laughed heartily, for I knew that my endeavor to plant in the child's mind an attitude of faith in himself had been successful. His mother saw in his first business venture a little deaf boy who had gone out in the streets and risked his little life to earn money. I saw a brave, ambitious, self-reliant little businessman whose stock in himself had been increased 100% because he had gone into business on his own initiative and he won. The transaction pleased me because I knew that he had been given evidence of a trait of resourcefulness that would go with him through his whole life. Later events proved this was to be true. When his older brother wanted something, he would lie down on the floor, kick his feet in the air, and cry and get it. When the little deaf boy wanted something, he would plan a way to earn the money and then buy it for himself. He still follows that plan. So Napoleon Hill here is telling us and teaching us that by teaching him and saying these stories over and over and over again to his little sons, into his little son's mind, he instilled in him this idea of resourcefulness, of business, that he could do anything and there was no affliction because he did not have a hearing capacity. And I think that's really important. So many times we think that our handicaps, for instance, or our disabilities are the things that are going to make us not thrive, right? Whereas he made his son believe that he not only could thrive, but he could thrive better than others in this world if he would just believe it. And that belief is what is the sticking point. We need to believe in ourselves. We need to believe that we can do something. It doesn't matter what the obstacles are in our way. If we want it and we pursue it and we believe that we can have it, then we can indeed have it. But so many times we give up because there's a bump in the road. We give up because somebody says, "Oh, you're not cut out for this." We give up because our teacher says, "Oh, you're not good at math." We give up because we think, "Oh, my current reality says that I'm not good at this, and so I stop. I better find something else that I can do." Right? Now, here's the thing. This is all in the chapter on desire. If we have a desire, a burning desire to do something, it's up to us to keep moving forward until we achieve it. The only way to fail is to stop. And that is what this story with his little boy is all about. So I hope you feel inspired by this story of the little boy. And Napoleon Hill does such a great job highlighting it for us. Anyway, happy Halloween. Have a great, great day. Bye.